allow us to extend a hearty welcome to all our fans. We'll be bringing you the play-by-play of tonight's game between Minneapolis and Pawtucket live from U.S. Cellular Field. I'm Jack Merluzzi, and I'll be your commentator today. And the game gets underway.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Minneapolis starting lineup looks like this. Playing shortstop, Lowe. Catching today is McCann. Starting for Minneapolis is Burnett. Leading off this inning will be Vernon Wells. Here we go, the first pitch. It's a strike. Foul. Swing and a miss, strike three. That's a nice pitching from Burnett. Next at bat, Carlos Delgado. Here we go, the first pitch. It's a strike. Strike. Count 1-2. Ground ball going in the gap between first and second. He steps in the bag and makes the play unassisted. 2 away. Next at bat, Nick Swisher. Here we go for the first pitch. Count 1-0. Just gets the outside corner for a strike. That's a strike. He pulled that one well. He throws to the cutoff man. Swisher gets a base hit down the right field line. Now the go-ahead runner is on with 2 outs. Next at bat, Maglio Ordonez. He pulled that one well. Thrown to first. That's the final out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. Pawtucket 0, Minneapolis 0.
from throwing anything onto the field.
Starting for Pawtucket is Lackey. Pawtucket will line up this way. Minneapolis are now up to bat. Leading off is the first batter in their lineup, Lowe. He's set to deliver the first pitch. It's a strike. It's a strike. He's behind in the count. Out of the zone, ball. Just a bit low and outside, ball. The count is even. Here comes the next pitch. Off the bat, but he's jammed. This one lands in the stands. Foul. Ground ball straight to shortstop. They're thrown to first. Out. 1 away. Lowe is retired on an infield grounder. Next up, Alfonso Soriano. Here we go, the first pitch. It's a strike. Just missed the inside corner, ball. He swung on it. Count 1-2. Ball. Count 2-2. The count is even. There's the next pitch. He whiffed at that one. Our next batter, Ryan Howard. Here we go for the first pitch. Foul. Pulled inside. He's under it. He caught it. There's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of the first inning, Minneapolis 0, Pawtucket 0. Pawtucket are now up to bat.
Mark DeRosa, second.
He's set to deliver the first pitch. Ball. Count 1-0. It's a strike. Ground ball down the first base line. He steps on the first base bag. Out. One away. DeRosa is retired on an infield grounder. Next up, Mike Napoli. Here we go for the first pitch. That's a strike. Just a bit low and outside. Ball. Thrown to first. Out. 2 away. Napoli is retired on an infield grounder. Our next batter, Adam LaRoche. Here we go, the first pitch. He swung on it. Strike. He's behind in the count. Ground ball going between shortstop and third. Out. That's the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We enter the bottom of the second inning. Pawtucket 0, Minneapolis 0. We are now facing the number 4, 5, and 6 batters. Here we go, the first pitch. First pitch is struck for a hit. Out. 1 away. Beltran is retired on an infield grounder. Next up, Chase Utley. Here we go, the first pitch. Strike. He takes a big cut. He's behind in the count. Just missed the inside corner. Ball. Count 2-2. The count is even. Here comes the next pitch. Utley strikes out. Next at bat, Matt Holliday. Here we go for the first pitch. It's a strike. Infield grounder, thrown to first. Out. That's the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of the second inning, Minneapolis 0, Pawtucket 0. Pawtucket are now up to bat.
Craig Monroe.
Here we go for the first pitch.
Fielder.
Ball. He might have overdone that one a little. That's a strike. Fly to shallow left field. Drops in for a base hit. Monroe gets a base hit to left field. Pawtucket put their leadoff batter on base. Next at bat, Garrett Atkins. Here we go, the first pitch. That's a strike. Liner to center field. It's a hit. Atkins gets a base hit to center field. Pawtucket get 2 consecutive hits. Next up, Vernon Wells. Strike. Pitch is out in this situation. A little high and outside for a ball. Wells is looking at the pitches very well today. Foul. Hit high in the air towards third. Drops in for a base hit. The second base runner tries home during this throw. See, Pawtucket make the first score. Next at bat, Carlos Delgado. Pawtucket could stretch their lead here. It's a strike. It's a strike. He's behind in the count. Pitch is out in this situation. Count 1-2. Goes after it, but comes up empty. Strike 3. He whiffed at that one. Nick Swisher got a single in his last at-bat. Pawtucket could stretch their lead here. Pop fly to the catcher. Infield fly. He caught it. Maglio Ordonez is one of their more reliable batters. Pawtucket could stretch their lead here. That's a strike. He let that one go by. It's a ball. It's a strike. Is in a big hole. Ground ball in the gap between first and second. He steps on the first base bag. Out. There's the third out. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. We enter the bottom of the third inning. Pawtucket 1, Minneapolis 0. Minneapolis trail by 1 run.
Brian McCann. Catcher.
He's set to deliver the first pitch. pulled that one well. Foul ball. He pulled that one well. Hit to right field. He throws to the cutoff man. McCann gets a base hit to right field. Now the tying runner is on with no outs. Next at bat, Jim Thome. He's set to deliver the first pitch. It's going into left field bleachers. There's no doubt about it. And he's turned this game around with that run. This boisterous crowd is going wild. 2-1. Minneapolis have taken the lead. And he touches home plate after circling the bases. Our next batter, Chipper Jones. Here we go for the first pitch. That's a strike. Line drive. Drops in for a base hit. The batter advances to second. He's in there before the tag. Safe at second. Our next batter, low. Minneapolis could stretch their lead here. Here we go for the first pitch. It's a strike. Hit high in the air behind first base. This one lands in the stands. Foul. Just a bit low and outside. Ball. That one clearly missed the strike zone. Ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pop fly to the catcher. He got it. And here's the man of the hour, Alfonso Soriano. Minneapolis could stretch their lead here. It's a strike. Count 2-1. That's a strike. Count 3-2. Oh boy, that one's going deep. Wells goes back. Let's see if the runner can get back. He's out. Double play. There's the third out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. At the end of the third inning, Minneapolis 2, Pawtucket 1. And we're going into the 4th inning. He grounded first last time up. Here we go for the first pitch. First pitch, and it's pulled towards the line. Out. 1 away. DeRosa is retired on an infield grounder. Next at bat, Mike Napoli. He's set to deliver the first pitch. Just missed the inside corner. Ball. It's a strike. Count 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's a strike. Count 2-2. The count is even. Here comes the next pitch. Goes after it, but comes up empty. Strike 3. Napoli strikes out. Next up, Adam LaRoche. He grounded to third his last time up. Here we go, the first pitch. It's a strike. Strike. The ball is swung on and beaten into the ground. He steps on the first base bag. Out. That's the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We enter the bottom of the 4th inning. Pawtucket 1, Minneapolis 2. Minneapolis are now up to bat. He bumped up to the catcher in foul territory his first at bat. He's set to deliver the first pitch. Count 1-0. Strike. It's a strike. Pop fly to the catcher. He's under it. He caught it. One away. Next at bat, Carlos Beltran. He made it out first time up with an infield grounder. Here we go for the first pitch. He pulled that first pitch. Just hit too much to the right side. Foul ball. It was a high hopper. Pop fly to the catcher. He got it. 2 away. Our next batter, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley.
He's set to deliver the first pitch. It's a strike. He put that first pitch right in there. Pop fly to the catcher. He's in position. He caught it. There's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of the fourth inning, Minneapolis 2, Pawtucket 1. There's a timeout on the field. Minneapolis are putting in a new pitcher. Zambrano is the second pitcher for the team to take the mound in this game.
Zambrano.
Here we go for the first pitch. Strike! Count 1-1. That's a strike. Count 1-2. The count is even. Here comes the next pitch. Just missed the inside corner. Ball. Monroe is looking at the pitches very well today. Here's the payoff pitch. He retires the leadoff batter with a strikeout. Garrett Atkins got a single in his last at-bat. Here we go, the first pitch. That's a strike. He pulled that one well. Hit to left field. Atkins gets a base hit to left field. Atkins hits back-to-back base hits. Vernon Wells drove in a run in his last at-bat. The pitcher makes a pickoff attempt to first. Two to one. Minneapolis lead by 1 run. It's a strike. The count is even. There's the next pitch. Wells strikes out. Edgar Renteria is now at the plate. He went into this game in the 4th inning. Here we go, the first pitch. Strike. It's going outside. Ball. Here is the 2-1 pitch. Strike. 2 consecutive strikeouts. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We enter the bottom of the 5th inning. Pawtucket 1, Minneapolis 2. Minneapolis are now up to bat. Bill Hall is now at the plate. He went into this game in the 4th inning. Here we go, the first pitch. Strike. Goes after it, but comes up empty. Strike 3. We are really seeing a great performance by Lackey. Brian McCann got a single in his last at-bat. Here we go for the first pitch. That's a strike. He's behind in the count. Pop fly to the catcher. Foul. Pulled inside. Foul ball. Swings and misses. He's gone. 2 consecutive strikeouts. Jim Thome hit a 2-run home run in his last at-bat. He's had 2 RBIs in this game. He's set to deliver the first pitch. That's a strike. That's low and outside. Ball. The count is 2-1. Here's the next pitch. Ground ball off to the right side of the shortstop. Thrown to first. Out. That's the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of the 5th inning, Minneapolis 2, Pawtucket 1. The sixth inning is coming up next. Nick Swisher has had a base hit already in this game. Here we go, the first pitch. That's a strike. Count 0-1. He takes a big cut. He's behind in the count. The bat makes contact with the ball. How about first? Out. One away. Next at bat, Maglio Ordonez. He's set to deliver the first pitch. Down low, just missed. Ball. Ball. Line drive to center field. It's a hit. The batter advances to second. Our next batter, Mark DeRosa. Pawtucket could tie the game up right now. Just missed the inside corner. Ball. It's a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It gets by the catcher. That's a strike. Count 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled it off his foot. Pop fly to the catcher. Foul ball. Caught looking. Strikeout looking. We are now down to the final out for this game. Mike Napoli has a chance to even things up. There's a timeout on the field. Pawtucket are putting in a new hitter. Pinch hitting, Tony Gloss. He's set to deliver the first pitch. It's a strike. Count 1-1. Count 2-1. Here is the 2-1 pitch. Strike. This next pitch could decide it. Foul. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gloss strikes out. And that wraps it up. As you've just seen, today's game was won by Minneapolis. I'm Jack Merluzzi, and I've been your commentator. See ya.